My name is Paul Zake, and I'm co-founder and managing director, AgriShare Uganda Limited. AgriShare, we operate a digital platform, which is AgriShare app for hiring and renting agricultural resources and equipment to the farmers. AgriShare, we started off in 2022, and currently we have over 50,000 farmers. So we are doing these other things: tractors, land renting, connection of farm workers, and this one's over 50,000 active users. We all know climate change is just already happening in Uganda, but most especially in the rural areas, especially to the farmers. There is low production, there is loss of crop yield, there is death of livestock. Now what's happening is that farmers are desperate to see that they adapt and act. AgriShare will come in to ensure that these farmers can be able to access these very important agricultural equipment. And one especially is the solar irrigation pumps. Solar irrigation pumps are very critical when it comes to adapting to the climate change risk of the drought.
Nga we mulaba nyimiridde mu nnyaanya, era ennyaanya nga bw'oziraba zeetaagamu ng'omusana we guli, zeetaagamu okupampinga zifune ekirungo, naye nga AgriShare nga kampuni bwe yajja etuyambye ngaffe abalimi, era etukoze bulungi. Bwe yali tennajja ebintu byaffe byabeeranga bibi, kubanga tekyalisobodde kubeera nga bwe kiri essaawa zino, naye nga ebirungo bya AgriShare n'ekinga weebaddewo neeyimirirawo ku lwaffe abalimi mu Luweero district.
Here we have seen where the dry season is now extremely longer, more intense, but also more regular. With the farmers, especially those who are growing tomatoes, who are in the horticultural sector, but also in the cereals, those ones rearing animals, it means they are vulnerable. One way is to ensure that they can be able to access water. But just fetching water by jerrycan is tricky. It's very, very cumbersome. It's even not effective.
Luli nali nfukiriza watering can. Naye nensalawo mpangise kubanga nga bw'olaba omusana. Kubanga watering can emenya. Nga bw'olaba zino ennyaanya ziri musi mulamba. Ekyokubiri, amazzi ogalaba gali wala, gye gali ojja ogafukirire wano.
And if they don't irrigate, farmers end up losing 50%. Now what we are doing is ensuring that the farmers can be able to save that 50%. That means we double the yield of their crops. And this is what we do. Most importantly, as we were taking on the journey of AgriShare app and the operations, we joined the AgriSolar project, which is run and managed by Innovation Village. And we got super trainings. We got access to the mentors, but also the trainers who criticized our model, enabled us to revise it, but also trained us on the fundraising, connected us to equipment suppliers, connected us to potential funders. And we are very happy that even as we speak now, they have been able to facilitate us, ensure that we mobilize farmers so that we share with them this important technology, which is solar irrigation.
The journey starts with a comprehensive needs analysis, where we look into the startups, products, commercials, and the team, and then identify gaps and tailor support for them to be able to refine the gaps in their businesses. Then we get into a phase where we get to build with them to refine these models to see that they're able to meet the affordability requirements and accessibility when it comes to rural communities. And then we head into a phase of market development where now the entrepreneurs are able to launch what they've built into the market, and mainly working to help them onboard early adopters for their solutions, but as well match them to partners that are able to support them to launch their solutions into the market. The other stage or the other component of the program is the fundraising support that we offer to see that the startups are able to access relevant funding for them to be able to scale their solutions.
One thing we realized that even though we're hiring these irrigation pumps, which are fuel powered, we realized that some farmers are not able to pay. When they are not able to pay, we are doing the November to December, we tried to pilot on the solar irrigation pumps to see, can it work? So we're testing out to see how it works. And currently as we talk now, we have over 500 farmers who are now using the solar irrigation pumps. And this is very important. It means those farmers who couldn't be able to afford hiring the fuel-powered pumps, which are costly because then you have to buy fuel, you have to hire the pump itself. But now with solar irrigation, these over 500 farmers, now they are able to use the solar irrigation pumps.
Obudde yonna libadde nsombeseza amazzi. Wemba maze okufukirira. Nenta kwanga nina gundi pichi yange. Nentambula enoonyako wa customer sobola okufuna ez'amafuta ezinakola ki? Ezinasobola okukola ki? Okupampinga ekintu kino sobola okukifunamu.
As we promote these solar irrigation pumps, the technology is still new. Yeah. So as a business, we are not just selling the technology, which is solar irrigation pumps, but also we are creating this awareness. We are more like creating the market system development. We're developing this new market, which is for the people to use solar irrigation. And one thing we have experienced that we end up investing more in also creating awareness and also promoting the technology. So one thing we also need support even from our other stakeholders to ensure that they enable the farmers to know that solar irrigation is an option on the table. Solar irrigation can be used. Solar irrigation can be effective. Solar irrigation can be accessed even through various ways, whether buying, whether hiring, or whether even accessing them on credit. The other thing is for the farmer to have multiple options on the table. Our calling to ensure that the farmers can be able to access the agricultural equipment like the solar irrigation pumps. But as an entrepreneur who's there, look on the challenge which the farmer is facing, then solve it, get the support. Then another key message to other actors, for example, the Innovation Village, the investors, the funders, to continue supporting the entrepreneurs. The journey is rough when you are alone, but with partners like Innovation Village, it becomes smoother because there you get where you can call to ask a question, where you can get the guidance, where you can experiment, where you can get the support. Sometimes it's not financial support, sometimes it's technical support, sometimes it's just boosting up or modifying the business model to be able to positively impact our farmers so that they can adapt to climate change. Because we don't need to adapt to climate change in the future, but we need to do it now. We need to mitigate climate change impacts now.
The AgriSolar program is implemented in partnership with Charles Stewart Mott Foundation, and the common mandate is to see that we're able to promote access to solar technologies in rural communities.